Jar Jar Binks. Oh. Yo, I can feel how fast they're going.
There was no father.
What? Oh my god! Who would have thought that the first words R2-D2 would tell C-3PO is, "You're naked"? Hey, wait! Oh, who's this guy? I think I just saw E.T. No! Heya, it's Snacks. This is Colt, and that's Billy. He's kind of hiding here, but okay, he's camera shy. Anyway, if you guys are new around here, I usually create gaming content and PC stuff. Occasionally, I do unboxing videos and lifestyle videos, but once in a blue moon, I do reaction videos, which is what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be watching for the first time ever Star Wars episodes 1 to 3 in anticipation for Obi-Wan because I am so hyped, and what better way to get myself even more hyped than to get caught up with episodes 1 to 3 because I actually haven't seen them yet. A quick background on my Star Wars history. I would still consider myself a Padawan. I mean, I do know the basics, but I have seen a couple of movies. I've seen the original trilogy, the sequel to that trilogy. I've seen all of the live-action Disney Plus series. I've seen Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's a good one. I've also seen Solo. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't really seen episode 1 to 3. The only thing I know about episode 1 are the people who starred in it because, you know, that's what you see on the movie poster and that's what I've seen on the memes on the internet. I know that Liam Neeson is in it. I'm a huge fan of Liam Neeson. I know Ewan McGregor is in it, Samuel L. Jackson. I know that Anakin is still a kid in this movie. Padme is played by Natalie Portman. So I know who's starring in it and the characters themselves, but I know nothing about the plot and what's going to happen in this story. By the way, I also haven't seen the animated series, The Clone Wars, which is what I want to get into once I'm done with episodes 1 to 3 because I've heard nothing but great things about it. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very eventful first ride. Favorite Star Wars movie, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I mean, I love this movie so much because not only were there amazing performances by everyone actually in the cast, I really love how Rogue One was set right before episode 4, therefore giving much more lore to the Star Wars universe and with what's happening. Because if you guys remember with episode 4, Princess Leia did say that there were rebels who gave up their lives for them to get the Death Star plan, and we are basically seeing their story. And you know what's so great about this Star Wars movie is, let's say that Rogue One is not related to Star Wars whatsoever, like it's a story of its own, it has no connection to the Star Wars universe. It would be a great movie that can stand on its own. Like, it has great script writing, the performances are so amazing by every single one of them. Like, it's just, the cinematography was good, the directing was good. I mean, it being a Star Wars story is just literally icing on the cake. Favorite Star Wars scenes? You know, there's a lot because I have watched a handful of them, but I'm just gonna pick 2. Number 1, my favorite Star Wars scene from the original trilogy has got to be when Yoda lifted off the X-Wing from the swamp using the Force, and then Luke was like, "I don't believe it," and then Yoda was like, "And that is why you fail." Mic drop. That was just a movie magic goosebumps moment for me. Like, by the way, I was able to watch Empire Strikes Back in the Hollywood Bowl along with the LA Philharmonic Orchestra. That was actually my very first experience watching a movie with live music, and everyone there just went crazy at that scene. It was so good. My other favorite scene is from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, when Jyn Erso, as a young lady, was finally reunited with her father, Galen Erso, and it was just heartbreaking because Galen basically got shot already. He was on the floor, and then Jyn went to her papa. She was calling him papa still, and then Galen couldn't believe that Jyn was in front of him. He even called Stardust because, like, that's what he used to call her as a kid. And along with the music, like, and Jyn saying, see, I'm getting teary. I just thinking about it. Jyn saying, "I can't leave him, I can't leave him." And then she was being stripped away from his cold body. And I want to add that the last words he ever told her was, the last words Galen ever told Jin was, "I have so much to tell you." And then he dies. And then he dies! He never got to tell her. Well, he kind of technically did, because at the end of that movie, Jin basically joined him. But you guys get the point. It was such a moving scene for me, like, along with the music. It was so good. So good. Oh, I need tissue. Favorite Star Wars performances? Surprise, surprise, is from Rogue One, Star Wars Story. It's from the same scene. Mads Mikkelsen and Felicity Jones as Jyn Erso. They were just so good. Even throughout the movie, you know, I still get goosebumps every time I think about when Jyn Erso said, "A rebellion is built on hope." Ah, so perfect. So yes, those are my favorite performances from the Star Wars franchise. But who knows? Maybe Ewan McGregor might be added into it, and maybe even Liam Neeson. Another fun Star Wars fact about me is that I have gotten into the habit of collecting lightsaber hilts. Yes, I have been collecting the Legacy lightsaber hilts lately. I think I have around 7 or 8 of them, and I do plan to unbox a new lightsaber once I start watching the Obi-Wan series from Disney Plus. At the end of each episode, I plan to open a brand new lightsaber. I actually have 2 of them over here at the back unopened. They're still unopened. I may have to open them in the future just because I don't want the batteries to start leaking from the lightsabers. But that should be fun. I guess, I think I said everything. How about you guys? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite scene? Favorite performances from the Star Wars franchise? I really want to hear. If you guys are collecting lightsabers, what lightsabers do you have? Feel free to comment them down below. And if you guys have any other questions for me, just ask them in the comments down below as well. I will be answering your questions in my next Star Wars reaction video. So I can't wait. Like, let's talk about this, guys. I'm so excited. Please consider supporting the channel by giving this video a thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button, and that's it. Let's start. And then the oh wait, no, not yet. A long time ago in the galaxy far away. I timed it. I messed that up. Anyway, let's read this. Stop all shipping the small planet of Naboo. Ooh. Well, the Congress of the Republic, peace and justice in the galaxy to settle the conflict. Ah! Oh my god, we're gonna see all of the Jedi Knights in all their glory. Oh, it's Roger. I love these robots. I mean, granted, they were the bad guys, but
I have a bad feeling about
Liam
this.
Neeson, let's go!
Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Yes, Master.
I can't believe Liam Neeson just said the young Padawan. That makes me so happy.
I sense an unusual amount of fear for something as trivial as this trade dispute.
Wow, everyone looks so young in this movie. I can't get over it, but the Jedi Knights are so calm and collected.
Viceroy, I don't want this stunted slime in my sight again.
Is Lord
This turn of
Sidious
events is unfortunate. We must
the
accelerate our
Emperor?
plan. Kill them immediately.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Lord Sidious reminds me so much of Emperor Palpatine. Maybe they're one and the same.
Sorry.
Oh no. They're gonna hold their breath for that long?
Check it out, Corporal. We'll cover you. Roger, roger.
Roger. Let's go! Lightsaber fight.
Mission, sir.
We will not survive this.
Oh, you guys are dead meat. You guys are dead meat. I like how the lightsabers are getting more action in this trilogy.
Droid the cars.
Oh,
Master,
there
destroy
they
it.
are. Because Oh! Oh my god, they have
Shield generator.
shields!
It's a standoff. Let's go.
How'd they get there so fast?
The negotiations were short.
Hmm.
And that you have been commanded to reach a settlement.
I know nothing of any ambassadors.
Oh, you lie. You're a liar and a thief.
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
I love Queen Amidala's accent, or just the way she talks. It's very regal. Wow. Wow. It's very, you know what? This movie seems so nostalgic for me because technically it's really giving me like the 90s movie vibe. And I'm here for it. But the graphics are still so good. Oh no, the animals. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Oh, who's this guy? Misa stay. Jar Jar Binks!
Stay down.
More did you speak?
More than you
Excuse
say.
me, but the most
Excuse me. Oh my god, I love how Jar Jar Binks speaks.
Ah. Your support is well seen. This way. Hurry.
Ewan McGregor looks so young. Like, how old was he in this movie?
Gungans no liking outsiders, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Ah, Jar Jar Binks is a Gungan. Nice! 10 out of 10. Dude, I freaking can't get over Liam Neeson. He's my favorite actor. And the funny thing is, I know he's Liam Neeson, but I also believe this character he's playing. I don't think I've gotten his name yet. They haven't mentioned. I just know that he's Obi-Wan's master. Dude, the city looks so good. Nice underwater city.
Misa back.
Misa back. Misa back.
You are in big doo-doo this time.
Big doo-doo. Big doo-doo.
How rude.
How would? It's like they talk. They speak like how, you know, those couples when they do baby talk to each other. They remind me so much of that with how they speak.
What happens to one of you will affect the other. You must understand this.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
The plan at core.
Thank you for your help.
That seems fishy. Like, isn't it dangerous to go through a planet's core?
There's a second you said up.
Yeah.
Going through the planet core? That's bombing. Any help here would be hot.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be too hot for a Jedi?
He owes me what you call a life debt.
Mm-hmm.
Your gods demand that his life belongs to me now.
Miss, clumsy.
You were banished because you were
same.
clumsy.
You so mightn't be saying that.
You cannot say that? What? Uh-oh, there's a big fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
Oh, there's always a bigger fish. Oh my god. That fish was humongous.
No need to report that to him until we have something to report.
Because he knows he'll be dead if he reports that they're missing.
Carissa dying.
I think that's one of my biggest phobia. To get stuck, like, under the ocean. And not just, like, light, like, in the submarine, stuck in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean. That's a big phobia. How are you gonna get out of it? Oh, shucksy. Wow, that's a cool looking monster though. Whoa, Look at those pastures. That green pasture, though. Too bad they're gonna get invaded.
Viceroy, we have captured the Queen.
Ah, victory.
Yo, that quick? Wow, that's a beautiful scene. Oh, they passed through the core already. Okay. This entire set, though, they did such a good job with this everything. I love it. It looks so pretty. And it's like you're really in a different world. Let's go, Obi-Wan! Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks got left upstairs.
That doesn't compute. Wait, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Go, go, go! Where are they going? Where are the rest? Oh, they're gonna operate the other ships, I guess.
Hello, boyos.
I like Jar Jar Binks a lot. Uh-oh. Oh, the droid's gonna fix it! Oh my gosh, I saw R2-D2! That's R2-D2! Oh no! Well, we know he's gonna survive. Shucks!
The shields are gone.
How did he survive that? Go, 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 go back, go back.
That little droid did it!
Nice! Good job, R2-D2! I knew he was gonna survive. I knew it.
How can you be sure? It's controlled by the Hutts.
Ah, Jabba the Hutt. Here we go.
For the Sith.
Oh my god.
This is my apprentice, Darth Maul.
Yo, Darth Maul. Oh,
This is getting out of hand.
That guy looks creepy.
Now there are two of them.
We should not have made this bargain.
Well, you guys made a deal with the devil. That's what you get. R2-D2.
R2-D2.
R2-D2! Oh, we need to clean up R2-D2.
I do not agree with the Jedi on this.
Padme looks so pretty. I think that's Natalie Portman.
The Jedi and pal. Misa here.
What an eventful day Jar Jar Binks must be having.
That's it. Tatooine.
Tatooine! Bro, that's a good looking ship actually. It's very minimalist and very clean looking. Are you okay, baby? My dog was having a nightmare.
When murder turned Misa's skin. Wait.
Sunblock! Wear some sunblock, Jar Jar Binks! Ew! I think Jar Jar Binks just stepped on some poop.
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. Wait, where's Obi-Wan? Probably keeping watch outside.
You're a slave?
Oh,
I'm a person and my name is Anakin.
I'm sorry. I don't fully
oh my god, this is Anakin!
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi?
Yeah, I guess he's not weak-minded. I'm a Toydarian. Only money. Aww, his Jedi mind trick didn't work. Yippee! Yippee! I never thought I'd be able to hear Anakin say yippee.
We shall be robbed and crunched.
Not likely. We have nothing of value. That's our problem.
Well, you have R2-D2 right there. They might want to take him apart for scraps. Hey. Oh my god, you're gonna have to pay for that.
This storm will slow them down.
Looks pretty bad. We're not
Oh, they won't be able to go back to the ship.
We'll be right there.
They won't be able to go back to the ship yet because of the storm. Okay.
Sandstorms are very, very dangerous.
Oh, that's how they end up staying at Anakin's place.
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn.
I'm building a
Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's wonderful.
Oh my god, that's C-3PO?
Where is everybody?
That's how C-3PO started?
When the storm is over, I'll show you my racer. I'm building a pod racer.
Anakin is a pretty good, you know, Bob the Builder. Who? He's a good builder himself. Or inventor.
Naked.
What do you mean naked? He does! He is technically naked! R2-D2 and C-3PO have like this grand adventure as best droid friends throughout the entire franchise. And who would have thought that the first words R2-D2 would tell C-3PO is, "You're naked."
What if it is true? And the people are dying?
Either way, we're running out of time.
Yeah, it's like they have no choice. They can't contact, because if they contact, even if people are dying, then they'll be able to trace where they are, which is no bueno.
My young apprentice, they will be no match for you.
Oof. Darth Maul looks like a badass.
Don't
Stop that, Jar Jar Binks! The way he just held the tongue, yo.
Have you come to free us?
No, I'm afraid not.
The way he answered that so quickly. Are you here to free us? No, I'm not. That's not my job, bro.
Greed can be a powerful ally.
I built a racer.
I love Qui-Gon. I swear, the way he just blurts out wisdom.
He was meant to help you.
I bet he was meant to do a lot of other things. But they didn't work out. They didn't work out for what we thought.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Ooh, what if he loses though?
So, you supplied part.
This guy doesn't know that Qui-Gon's a Jedi. He's so smug. Or maybe he does and he just doesn't care.
You should be very proud of your son. He gives without any thought of reward.
Well, he knows nothing of greed.
Oh no.
Who was his father?
There was no father.
What?
I raised him.
What?
I can't explain what happened.
Huh? She got pregnant by the Force?
I don't know.
What in the Virgin Mary? That's... Huh? I didn't know that was possible. I was actually curious to see who Anakin's dad would be.
Keep racing, Annie. You're gonna be Bug Squad.
Wow, kids are mean. It's okay, Annie. You can do it. I mean, I'm conflicted because I know what he's gonna do in the future. But for this race, you can do it. You have to win this race. Uh-oh.
I'm stuck. Hurry.
You know,
Jar Jar
I find that Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks is so clumsy! I'm beginning to understand why he got banished. Oh my god, please tell me it's gonna work. Oh, it worked! Nice!
Over 20,000.
Even Master Yoda doesn't have a midichlorian count that high.
No Jedi has.
What? If Yoda doesn't have midichlorian that high, does that mean Anakin is stronger than Yoda? Oh my god, here we go. Look at all the aliens and look at all the tiny robots. They look so cute.
The boy and his mother.
No pod is worth 2 slaves, not by a long shot.
The boy then.
Oh my god, this is how he gets his freedom. Ah! Technically, it really was rigged. Qui-Gon rigged it himself.
Space travel sounds rather perilous.
I'm stressed for the race. There's like a lot. We have a lot at stake here. Qui-Gon's faith on Anakin is what I would want someone It's how much I would want someone to believe in me.
And I'm sure you'll do it this time.
Do what?
Finish the race, of course.
You've never won a race?
What? He's never even finished the race. You know, it's funny how everything looks so much more futuristic in Star Wars 1 compared to Star Wars 4 to 6. Even though technically Star Wars 4 to 6 is ahead time-wise. I love how there's like such a variety of aliens here.
Pit droid team.
What the heck?
Young Anakin Skywalker.
Shocks, Anakin. I mean, it's weird how I feel so warm about young Anakin Skywalker, even though I know what he's gonna be doing in the future. I don't know. It's just It's interesting though to see how Anakin or Darth Vader was like as a kid. Oh no! Cheater! You're back. What a dick.
Whoa!
Ah, Qui-Gon!
May the Force be with you.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, Qui-Gon! Jabba the Hutt. Ooh! Jabba the Hutt looks pretty good in this movie.
The Queen is not.
Queen trusts my judgment, young handmaiden. You should too.
Nah.
You assume too much.
Look at these sky pod racers. They look so cool. Let's go. Come on. I bet they're just gonna go whoosh. Oh wow. It's so cool to see them like all in a row. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh shucks, no! I didn't think it would break at the very start. Slimo. I'm gonna use that word from now on, slimo. Yo, I can feel how fast they're going. That's so cool. Dude, Anakin is actually pretty fast. He's already caught up with everyone. You should always watch where you're driving. You should always watch where you're going. Oh! The Tusken Raiders just wanted to cause some trouble. The droid pits are fighting!
He has to complete 2 more circuits. Yeah.
He'll make it. Dude, this is such a freaking cool scene. Oh, we jumped over it. Cool. Being nerdy. Wow. Sebulba is a cheat. He's such a freaking cheat. That's so smart. That's so smart. Of course he had something like that in case of emergencies. Yeah. Oh, it's just Sebulba and Anakin.
Follow closely by Skywalker.
Let's go. Oh, shut up. He's gonna end up jumping in front. Let's go!
It's Skywalker.
Let's go! It's going so fast, dude. god. Oh my god! Nice! He's gonna make it. Oh! Yo! Crazy. Nice! It's over! Let's go, Anakin! Woo! I mean, I knew he was gonna win, but like that entire scene was just so intense. Look at Anakin's face. It's full of dust. Jabba fell asleep. Aww. Voila! You lost!
Whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you lose.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the parts to the main hangar.
You can't have him. It wasn't the
Hey! You can't do that.
Discuss it with the Hutts.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how Annie's gonna take this though, knowing that he's free but his mom isn't. I think he's gonna have a throw a fit.
Why do I sense we've picked up another pathetic life form?
Oh, no. Far from it, Obi-Wan. Oh my god, can you imagine Obi-Wan said pathetic? Why do I think you picked up another pathetic life form? About Anakin? What? Boy, you don't even know, Obi.
But I want to go. It's what I've always dreamed of doing. Can I go, Mom?
Oh, I guess I was wrong. He didn't care if his mom's not free.
Yippee!
Yippee!
What about Mom?
There, now he's realizing it.
You're coming with us, aren't you, Mom?
She can't. She has that thing inside her.
Hurry.
Oh, I thought that would be a bit more emotional than that.
However, I should prefer it if I were a little more...
Because he's naked.
I'm gonna miss working on you. You've been a great pal.
What? He's not gonna finish it?
Sell me?
Bye.
He just...
Oh, my.
He just left 3PO? C-3PO? What? I thought he would have brought C-3PO with him.
What does your heart tell you?
Yes. I guess. I will come back and free you, Mom. I promise.
That's the spirit, Annie. That is sad. Annie had to leave his mom alone. Not alone. Annie had to leave his mom because she was still a slave. And you could tell the mom was sad that Annie had to leave, but also at the same time, hello, she's his mom. She would want the best for him. Especially since he's already free. Oh, shucks. Oh my god! Darth Maul found them.
Go! Tell them to take off!
Yo!
Qui-Gon's in trouble.
Oh! He jumped that high? What?
What was it?
I'm not sure, but it was well trained in the Jedi arts. My guess
They
is
didn't know
it's
what a
after the
Sith
Queen.
is yet.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my god! This is the first time they met. Yo! I feel like we only got a little bit of a taste of that fight scene with Darth Maul. What's Padme doing? Oh.
The death toll is catastrophic. We must bow to their wishes. You must contact me.
that was fake. That was probably a fake message. Padme's the queen. Why would she look at that message? Ooh.
It'll bring you good fortune.
It's beautiful. But I don't need this to remember you by. Many things will change when you reach the capital, Annie.
Senator Palpatine looked good in Star Wars 1. What happened, bro? What happened to you when we got to the 4th movie?
So immediately, the situation has become much more complicated.
Let's go! Let's meet the Jedi Council. This city looks nice. I like it. Like, if I lived in the Star Wars universe, would I want to live in the city or somewhere where there's green pastures? Because they're both so equally beautiful. I wouldn't know where to choose.
Impossible.
Yoda!
The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
Oh, they already knew about the Sith. It's just that they kind of disappeared.
Resources to unravel this mystery. We will discover the identity of your attacker. May the Force be with you.
Samuel L. Jackson! No F-bombs.
Bring him before us, then.
Bruh! Let's go. Dude, Padme is Queen Amidala.
The true rulers of the Republic, and on the payroll of the Trade Federation, I might add. This is where Chancellor Valorum's strength.
Oh my god. Emperor Palpatine was a pretty good manipulator.
I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
Oh. I bet Emperor Palpatine's like, dance, puppets, dance. Voila. Oh my god, that was E.T. Did you guys see that? Like on the... I think I just saw E.T.
I sense much fear in you.
Ooh. Yoda's got it.
Your Highness, Senator Palpatine has been nominated to succeed Valorum as Supreme Chancellor.
Ooh.
Yes, to be sure.
I see right through you, Senator Palpatine. I see right through you.
I pray you will bring sanity and compassion back to the Senate.
Ooh. That fake face of his. Faker face. But you gotta hand it to Senator Palpatine. He manipulated that to a T.
Unravel the mystery of the Sith.
May the Force be with you.
Yo!
When you learn to quiet your mind, you'll hear them speaking to you.
I don't understand.
With time and training, Annie, you will.
Aww. I love it when Qui-Gon said, "Your focus determines your reality." Let's put that on a T-shirt.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, she's gonna use.
Yes. I need your help.
She's gonna use their army. Right. Remember.
I have one battleship on my scope.
I come before you in peace.
I think that's Keira Knightley.
I am Queen Amidala.
Called it. It was actually pretty obvious that Padme was Queen Amidala. No way, he's not gonna help. Okay, I think he's gonna say yes. I can't take him seriously every time he does that.
The first move.
Yes, my master.
Dude, Darth Maul looks like a badass. Like you would not want to mess with that guy.
Bomba General.
Bomba General. I think that was too much responsibility in one go.
It appears to be made up of
This will work too.
I like how the hologram's also moving because the droid's moving.
All of them.
Emperor Palpatine is pretty heartless. Let's go. Yo, he wasn't kidding when he said he had an army.
Starting up the shield.
The shield looks so good! Yo. Dude. Nope, they have shield. Doesn't work. Nice move, Ewan McGregor. I mean, Obi-Wan. Yo, this is so cool! Oh my god! The battle droids look so cute, packed up like that though! It's reminding me a little bit of Attack on Titan when all of the aliens were packed up and they were used as bombs, Titan bombs. Yo. Oh. No! He's clumsy nga pala! Shoot, Darth Maul! Shucks, here we go. Oh, shucks! The destroyer! Yo! That's so cool! Darth Maul, what the fudge, dude? Yo, what the heck? Bruh, Darth Maul looks scary when he's mad. Yo. I mean, the Force is strong with Anakin. I'm pretty sure he just intuitively knows how to pilot this. Oh my god! So intense. What's Qui-Gon doing? Why is he kneeling? I think he's centering himself. Yo, for real? Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Shucks. He didn't make it. God, hold out. Ah!
Insurrection is at an end, Your Highness.
That's so cool, though. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh no, his lightsaber. He lucked out. Woo! Yay! At least the ship got blown up. Do it. Oh shit, that is so cool. What the fuck? He got cut in half! Bro! That was brutal. Oh my god, Qui-Gon.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
I really like Qui-Gon.
I gave Qui-Gon my word. I will train Anakin. Without the approval of the Council, if I must.
Qui-Gon's defiance I sense in you.
Qui-Gon's
That
defiance.
you do not.
Oh, it's Qui-Gon's funeral.
Always two there are. No more, no less.
Always two.
A master and an apprentice. But which was destroyed?
Oh, the apprentice. Yay! This is a good time, young Anakin. I couldn't even celebrate properly because I'm still mourning over Qui-Gon. I really thought I would see him until Star Wars 3. Okay, I've composed myself already after that ending, and this is such a good movie. For me at first I was like, it's nostalgic because right off the bat it gave off that 90s or like early 2000s vibe, and for me that's very nostalgic. It reminded me so much of my childhood. But more than that, watching it, and because I've watched the original trilogy, I just have a much deeper appreciation of it now. And it's kind of, how do I say this? It's fun for me to see how the characters that I've grown to love from the original trilogy, like where they started off, like with younger Yoda, younger Obi-Wan, and just younger Anakin even. Like there were times that I kind of forgot that he was gonna be Darth Vader, and I just kind of really liked him as this young boy in Tatooine who became a slave, and he's just been trying to get out. I mean, I don't mean to offend the actor. I do still like him, but I just feel like they could have found a better Anakin. And to put it simply, there were just some times when I felt like I was taken out of the movie watching experience because I didn't like how he acted. For example, like with Qui-Gon when he got stabbed, and I was already tearing up because I was like, it's one of those oh no moments. And at that point, I really started to like or love Qui-Gon because not only is he, they've painted him to be this protagonist Jedi master. You saw how he really loved his Padawans. He really loved Obi-Wan. He saw greatness in him. He really stuck his neck out for Anakin. And just overall, he was a very good, I'm tearing up again. He was a very good father figure to Obi-Wan and Anakin. And when he got stabbed, it's one of those things where my heart dropped because I was like, oh my God, does he die? Because I really thought I would see him at least until Star Wars 3. And right after that scene, it was Anakin at the battle droid ship, spaceship, headquarters ship. And it just he took me out of it. I guess I found it funny because it's like he accidentally hit the generator, which imploded the entire ship. But yeah, just overall, I feel like they could have found a better Anakin. That's why. It just wasn't 100% for me. But overall, like, the movie was great. It was fun. The script writing, it was okay. Like, there was nothing out of the ordinary for it. At the very least, I really do feel like this was, because this is Star Wars 1, they were setting everything up to lead us to Star Wars, to the Star Wars that we know, that we knew and love, which was Star Wars 4, 5, 6. But this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to watch Star Wars 2 and 3. I'm kind of like, I really am kind of sad though, because I really thought I would see Qui-Gon until the very end. And I even thought that we would see Qui-Gon be disappointed in Anakin, apart from Obi-Wan. But that ended early. Ay, nako. Also, I just want to point out, when he said he will bring balance at Anakin, you know what? Technically, he was right. Because Darth Vader was the one who killed Emperor Palpatine in Star Wars 6. So, technically, he really did bring balance to the Force, if you think about it. He did a lot of bad, but in the end, he did the right thing. Hay nako. Anyway, other things I want to talk about the movie. The costume designs were good. Like, the whole art department of the movie was amazing. Like, from how the ships look like to the variety of aliens. We even saw E.T.'s little cameo. And even the performances, right, Colt? Yes, Colt agrees with me. Even the performances of Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor. Samuel L. Jackson! Yoda. Does Yoda's performance count? Because it's really good. Like, you could see Yoda in all of his younger, glorious days. But it's so good. Like, I really like it. And going back to the script was, you know, nothing amazing, but I'd say the script is compelling enough that it would keep you locked in to the storyline and keep you wanting to know what would happen next. What else? Ooh, Emperor Palpatine. He actually did a really amazing performance. And even that character, I feel like I have a much deeper appreciation of how evil he truly is with Star Wars 1. All the conniving and backstabbing and two-facedness? I can't believe that's Rey Skywalker's grandfather. Ha! You think about it, he's Rey Skywalker's grandfather. But anyway, you know what? Now I need to get Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I need it in my collection. I want to have it. Ay, nako. Anyway, I had so much fun. I can't wait to watch Star Wars 2 and 3. It's going to be even more amazing. Oh my God. I'm finally going to see I have the high ground scene. I'm excited. It's going to be good. Anyway, as always, if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. May the Force be with you. Bye-bye.